Okay, in this video, I'm going to talk about how to sell like a boss without being salesy. Now, this is going to be very helpful because I know a lot of people, they really struggle with selling, right? Especially as a coach, because if you can't sell your programs, your products, your services, your coaching, it does not matter how good you are, right? You are going to be stuck. Now, we want to be able to sell and want to have empowering meaning behind selling. So first of all, you should have an empowering meaning around what selling really is, right? And what I believe it is, right, is it's serving people and it's solving a problem. That's all it is, right? Very, very simple. It's serving people and solving a problem, right? Because the reason why it's serving people is because if I solve your problem, I am serving you. I'm helping you, right? So selling is helping people, selling is caring, selling is serving another human being if you can solve their problem. If you can't solve their problem, don't sell it to them, right? But if you can, right, from the place of truth that you can, then it's your duty to sell your programs. It's a duty to sell your coaching. It's a duty to sell what you have to solve their problems, right? The world needs it. This is hard for people because I know in different cultures as well that some cultures really don't like selling. Like I spoke to a lady from Germany yesterday who's about to jump on with our program, and she said, Germans they don't like to be pushed. She said, don't like to be pushed. I said, same with a lot of people. They just don't like to be pushed. They don't like to feel like you're trying to get from them, and people have a lot of triggers. So you have to have, what's more important than strategy first when you're selling is the psychology. You've got to have the right psychology, which is the foundation to execute the right strategy. So this was going to help you out. The first thing you'd ask yourself is, what is your intention on this sales call? Your intention should be to close them, right? And your intention should be to solve their problem in the highest way. That's what I ask myself. What is the highest and best way for me to serve this person? And whenever you ask yourself that, in combination with my intention is to close them, knowing that you can solve their problem, you've solved 90% of your problems that way. You're going to do a great job in that call. They're going to feel that you really care and they really want to help them. So make sure you have that intention. It's very important. The second thing that I really like to embrace is not needing. I like to have this energy about myself where I don't need anything from you. It's like this, if you want to buy it, great. If you don't want to buy it, no worries, right? I'm going to influence you, and actually I probably am going to push you to make a decision, a yes or no, because most people sabotage what they want with their own fears. And they actually found through studies that people are far more successful when they're pushed to things outside their comfort zone, right? But you've got to do it in a way that's actually from your heart, from a positive intent, from a place of caring and not needing anything, right? Sometimes you need to do that. So make sure you've got that energy about yourself. As soon as they feel that you need something from them, then they're going to start to push away. And whatever you need controls you. It just controls you. The third thing is I have this part of my psychology where I'm not here to get anything. I don't need to get anything from you. I don't need to get your money. I don't need to get anything from you because I'm abundant, right? I believe that. We are abundant. I live in an abundant universe. There is more than enough, right? If you say no, there'll be somebody else that will say yes, right? And the right people will say yes to you. Right? And so not everybody is for you, by the way. It's okay to sometimes even say no to people on a sales call. Say, no, I don't think you're the right one, right? I just want to serve ones that I feel that are going to be best suited for us, right? But I it's called a takeaway, right? But I really have that where I'm not here to get anything. I'm here to give. So remember that. The other thing is, like I said before, generally care about them. So when they start to tell me their problems, I'm telling myself, this person really needs my help. They're in pain. They need my help. This person, is one of our creator's children. I need to help this person. And so that helps me connect to them far better. And it's because a sales call is really about connection. How well can you connect with that person? And it's very hard at the level of the mind, but you can connect so much, greater. You create that by connection through the heart and the spirit. Connecting from the heart. So you've got to stay in your heart the whole time on this sales call. And it can be hard because, they're telling you their objections, or they're saying they can't do it, or, they're questioning you, or they're judging you. But I always want to stay in my heart, and that's how you stay connected. I had a person buy from us this week. She said, do you know how many people, coaches I've had sales calls with that I've just said, no, don't like them, don't want to work with them, just had no interest. And you're the first person I actually like, she said to me. And it's been like years since I bought a program. And I asked myself, why is that? Well, I had this great connection with the person. It was genuine. It was from my heart. I stayed in my heart my whole time. And I had no ego about it. No ego. It was not about significance. I was not looking for significance. We've had a lot of success, but I don't want to be significance driven. I just want to serve them. And that's the way to think. And by doing that, you've just got to take people through a journey, right? And the journey generally goes, like the how, the strategy, is we really want to get clear on where they are, where they want to be, and you want to really identify those problems and challenges that are holding them back. But so many people try to sell another by saying, these are all the good reasons you should do it, but there's no problem. You've got to really identify the problem and associate emotional and financial cost to this problem. Financial, if you can, is great. Generally, it's just, it's one or the other or both. But people, if I put your hand on the stove and it's not that hot and it's just kind of lukewarm or cool, you have no reason to take your hand off the stove. But if I turn the temperature up and I make it hotter and hotter and hotter, soon enough your brain goes, take the hand off the stove. So I generally like to get people to see the pain or the negative consequences of not changing, of not having my solution. And then they're like, okay, give it to me. Tell me, I need this result now. And if there's rapport and if there's trust, then they're gonna buy, right? So connection, work on that, stay in your heart, stay in a place of serving them, stay in a place of abundance, not needing anything, don't need to get anything. I'm here to serve, come from a place of absolute certainty. That's very, very important. You must be certain that the value of what you have far exceeds what you're charging. That allows you to get them to feel certain, but they're not gonna feel certain if you're not certain. They're a projection of you. That's also important. So hopefully that's helped you. I'd love to hear about your results with your selling after this. I'd love to hear what you think. Please write your comments in the bottom of the video, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.